What is up, everyone? Azariel here, and welcome to the first ADSPLAY uploading schedule of 2016. That is right. Sadly, this is coming like a day late, simply because I was doing a lot of things yesterday. I just didn't have time to sit down and make a video, so I'm doing it now. So this is the first ADSPLAY of 2016, and let me just say that it has been 10 years. It has been 10 years since I started this YouTube channel. 10 years since I began my journey of recording gameplay videos, doing Yu-Gi-Oh related content, and things such as that on this channel. And it's been a fun ride, and I continue hoping that you guys will support me in the future as I continue to move along and make this channel better and move into my goal, which is to do this as a full-time occupation. But with that being said, man, with this being the first ADSplay of 2016, I got a couple things I want to announce for you guys as well, and we're gonna move right along because I have a lot to upload this week. So first things first, I want to say thank you to everybody once again for supporting me for so long, and I hope you continue to support me into the future. Two, we have this month coming along. There's some new games that are being released this month, and I want to go over those games for the entire month. And of course, as the weeks go by, I'm going to update you guys on what's going to be happening in the coming weeks. And what have you, as well as give you guys updates on what I'm going to be doing this week as far as uploads and things like that. And just to give a heads up to everybody in the Yu-Gi-Oh community who watches my videos for the YuGiOh101 card reviews and things like that, I have some good news for you guys as well, so you guys make sure to stay tuned for that. Anyway, so let's get started. So first and foremost, let's go over the games that I'm going to be playing this week. So I'm going to be finishing up the last little bit, well, actually my last little bit of batch of videos from Sword Art Online Lost Song. I already finished the main story of the game, and I'm doing some post-game gameplay. Excuse me, some post-story gameplay that I'm making for a separate playlist. I already have like 10 videos uploaded. I went by and I did like a boss rush when I went and I faced all the dragons in each of the areas. You know, every area has like this optional boss that you can like just pass up, and I went by and I just beat all of them. I unlocked Sumeragi. I wonder if there's a way you can unlock 7 in that game for you to play with. I don't know. I unlocked this hidden character called Black Lotus. I don't know, but there's still some optional content there that we gotta go back and take a look at before I can say I'm completely done with it. So most definitely, we're gonna check that out. Also, Fallout 4. I still got a shit ton of Fallout 4 footage, man. Fallout 4 has been a crazy experience for me. A very good one. The only downside being that the save feature in that game can be buggy sometimes and not work like the way it's supposed to. Other than that, it's a pretty fun fucking game. I had a couple instances here and there where the game didn't really load the way it was supposed to, so it was just funny how that happened. But all this is in video, so you guys will be able to see that in these upcoming videos that I'm uploading. Other than that, that's pretty much it. What I want to do this month, and I'm saying this for the entire month, like what I want to do for this month is, since a lot of these games are getting like new DLC such as Mortal Kombat X, and we're getting and soon we're going to be getting Street Fighter 5, and there's going to be a new Tekken game. I think Tekken 7 going to be released this month. What I want to do is that I want to go back and I want to play some of these games before these updates and before these new games get released. Before the sequels to these games get released. Like I want to go back and I want to give these games, well, as far as like Street Fighter, Ultra Street Fighter 4, I want to give that game one final run, as well as one final run up in Tekken Revolution before the time comes for games such as Street Fighter 5 and Tekken 7, and I want to take a look at those games before, just have a set of matches in there because I haven't had those matches in like a long time. So most definitely I want to check those out. One final time before we get these new games in. What else? All the new games that are coming out this month. I need to speak on that. All right, looking at the list of games they have coming out. They have Resident Evil Origins Collection, which is coming out on the 19th. And then on the 26th this month, they have Lego Marvel Avengers. Now, these are two games. With the Lego series, I still stand by what I said years ago when I did the Lego Harry Potter years 4 through 7. No, years 6 through 7, I think that's what it was. Yeah, I did that on the Nintendo DS back when I was doing my Nintendo DS playthroughs. And here's the thing about the Lego games. If I do play it, there's a chance that I may play it, there's a chance I won't play it. Here's the reason why I won't play it. Years ago when I was playing like the Lego games like Lego Harry Potter, like Lord of the Rings, etc., etc., there's been situations where the music in the game makes it leads to the video being blocked, and I don't want to have to go through that anymore because I almost got some copyright strikes for that, and it's just a risk that I don't want to take. The reason why I would want to play it is that I could always play it, but I would have to turn the music off, so it would just be like one big sound effect playthrough, one soundless or like one background musicless playthrough, which could be boring in some aspects because you want to hear the music because it helps build suspense for that moment in the game, and it's just something that you got to be careful of, and I'm just weary of playing a Lego game these days, especially with all these new with all these new policies being implemented by YouTube and all these other gaming companies and things like that, and YouTube being overzealous with things such as that, and I just don't want to have to worry about a copyright or like a content ID match that could possibly turn into a copyright strike, because that's just something I really don't want to worry about. So Lego Marvel Avengers could be a toss-up. Now Resident Evil Origins Collections, I probably have more of a chance to play that, but then again, it's not really a new game as much as it's just like a HD remake of like past games, but it still could be fun to go back and revisit those games, you know what I mean? So most definitely that's what we have coming out this month as far as new games go. I haven't heard of anything else, but as soon as I do, of course you guys will be first to know on this channel. So so that's everything for this for gaming. Now for YuGiOh101, as I did announce, I did have some news in case you guys have not heard. I will be returning from a hiatus of the weekly fan day events from starting in February. Now the reason why I say this February, again, it is the earliest time that I could start doing the weekly fan day events. Now for those of you who may not be familiar with, for years now, every Friday is what I like to call YuGiOh101 Fan Day, and I have 3 separate events that I normally would do on Fridays, depending on if that month had like 4 or 5 Fridays in the month. The first 2 Fridays, if the month had 4 Fridays in it, then those first 2 Fridays will be just regular fan days, me going on Dueling Network, and people have asked me to go back to Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro at times, and I think I'm gonna start doing that this month. But that's still a toss-up, so I don't want you to quote me on that just yet. But yeah, I would normally go to a website, Dueling Network, and sometimes in the past I have went to Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro, but mainly it's Dueling Network now. But I would go to Dueling Network and I would just have fun with the viewers. I would just make a room, first come first serve, whoever joins first, and things such as that. So I'm trying to get things situated to where I can sit down and have time to do that. You know, the first 2 Fridays, if the month had 4 Fridays in it, the first 2 Fridays would just be a regular fan day, me going on the website and just having fun with the viewers. The third Friday of that month would be um, what I call Viewer's Choice Fan Day, where you, the viewer, gets to decide what I play and also get to decide how I play it. So if it's a certain way you want me to play it, if it's something that you want me to test out, or if it's something that you want me to use in a certain way, you know, you're the viewer. You guys get to pick that on Viewer's Choice Fan Day. And then last but not least, I have what's called Skype Fan Day, where I go on Skype and I do video calls with the viewers, and we, you know, sit down and we talk about anything and everything while playing some matches. It's a pretty fun experience. You know, I have a set amount of guys that come there, but of course I'm looking to add more people to that now. It doesn't require you any special type of, you know, invitation. All you got to do is just add my Skype name, and you know, I will add you when I get back on that Skype account. Now again, all of this is going to be starting up again as early as February 2016. Now, warning, this could be pushed back because, as you guys know, I am moving to Texas sometime either this month or like early next month. So depending on what the situation is, I may have to push it back, you know, further. You know, but at the earliest, it seems like I may be able to do it. I may be able to start them up again in February. So keep your fingers crossed and hoping that everything goes right, the way I can get back to those YuGiOh101 Fan Day events that you guys seem to enjoy. Also, card reviews. I have a shit ton of card reviews in the bag, and everything is going to get uploaded today. So if you guys have been waiting on like the YuGiOh101 Christmas Fan Day events and, you know, the card reviews from the past and any other Yu-Gi-Oh related video, it's being uploaded today after this video. So all I'm saying is get ready, because I have a shit ton of footage. I have a shit ton of footage for you guys. So just to forewarn you. So yeah, man, that's everything going on for this week. Just a heads up, I am looking into doing some new things this year, as far as like doing gaming news, because I've been holding on to some links to some things that I've been wanting to talk about for quite some time, and I just haven't gotten around to do it. So who knows, this year I may implement some new things here and there, but as of right now, this is what's set out for the week. Again, Fallout 4, I'm uploading the rest of that footage today, doing the last little bit of Sword Art Online Lost Zone post-story gameplay, and for YuGiOh101, basically everything that I've done for like the past month or so is going to be uploaded today. So you guys most definitely, well, if I can't upload everything today because YouTube is going slow, then I most definitely will upload the rest of it tomorrow. But I'm gonna try to get everything uploaded today so that you guys can have it to watch. So that's pretty much everything, man. So thank you guys for watching this piece, and I will see you guys for gameplay this week. Until then, take care.